Let's face it, growing on YouTube can feel impossible, especially if you're new to the platform. Are you doing all of the things the gurus are telling you and your channel still isn't growing? Are you confused about what to focus on to get more video views and subscribers? Have you heard the YouTube algorithm simply hates small channels? Well, the truth is, the YouTube algorithm is complicated. It's important that you really understand the goals of the platform. This is gonna help you create content that works with the algorithm instead of against it. So in this video, we're gonna break down the top 5 fundamentals of the algorithm so that you can set your content and your channel up for success. Hello and welcome to Video Club. In this series, we provide educational and inspirational content to help you on the road to YouTube success. I'm your host, Renee Teely, the VP of Community here at TubeBuddy. If you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you don't miss a single episode packed full of valuable information just like this one. So in today's episode, we're gonna cover the top 5 things that you need to know about the YouTube algorithm, especially if you're a newer YouTube creator. So the first thing that you need to know is the YouTube algorithm is specifically designed to keep people on the platform watching videos for as long as possible so YouTube can run ads and make money. The goal is truly that simple. However, actually getting there is quite complicated. YouTube is analyzing over 80 billion different signals from viewers each day, and then analyzing how videos like yours perform with different audiences. All of this informs their machine learning algorithms to help determine the right video for the right viewer at the right time. If your videos help to keep viewers happy and on the platform longer, they will be aligned with the goals of the YouTube algorithm. But if you're constantly trying to get people to go from watching one of your videos on the platform to visiting your website off of the platform, then you're working against the goals of the algorithm. So it's really important to keep this in mind. If you want the best chance of growing, you should try to keep people on YouTube for as long as possible. So the second thing that you need to understand is that YouTube knows a lot more about your content than just what you list in the metadata like tags, titles, and descriptions. YouTube's AI starts to analyze your video the moment the upload process starts. So during the upload process, YouTube is collecting information about the video frame by frame and identifying things like scene changes, objects, places, people, and even facial expressions. So YouTube does factor in metadata, but for the most part, things like thumbnails, titles, and descriptions should be created with the viewer in mind and help them to make the decision to click on your video. After your video has been uploaded and people start to watch it, YouTube analyzes viewer signals. So are people clicking on your videos? Are they watching all the way through? After they watch one video, do they watch another one of your videos? And then also, how satisfied are they with the content? So the third thing that you need to know is that not all metrics are created equal, and the ranking has changed over time. So for many years, YouTube was optimizing for clicks and views. So how many people were clicking on a video and sticking around just long enough for it to be counted as a view. So it was the highest factor in ranking videos and determining which videos to promote across the platform. But that really wasn't the best indicator of whether or not someone actually enjoyed the content or even stuck around and actually watched the video for longer than 30 seconds before clicking away. So this unintentionally incentivized clickbaity content. So a lot of misleading titles and thumbnails with content that wasn't really what the viewer was expecting. YouTube received a lot of complaints about this type of content being recommended, so they did evolve the system and prioritize watch time over views and clicks. So watch time is the time people actually spend watching your videos. YouTube has also included viewer satisfaction and responsibility data so they can try to assess the quality of watch time. So this is an effort to maximize viewers' enjoyment on the platform so they keep coming back, and at the same time, minimize the spread of misinformation or harmful content. So they largely do this through surveys and feedback from viewers on the actual video. So the fourth thing to know is that there really isn't just one YouTube algorithm. It's a collection of different decision models personalized to the viewer and the perceived intent of the viewer at the time. They do have different decision models for search, suggested, home, the trending tab, the subscription tab, and notifications. So in this video, I'm just gonna cover the basics for search and suggested, since it's the easiest to optimize for. But let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a deep dive on any of the sections. So for search, when someone is searching for a video, they're actively giving YouTube information about what they want. So YouTube is then trying to find the video that will have the highest chance of matching what the viewer is looking for and will keep them interested. So YouTube themselves have said that they are not just looking for videos with fully optimized titles and descriptions, they're also factoring in viewer signals like watch time of a particular video for a particular query. So that last part is really important. If YouTube recommends your videos for a specific search term and people respond well to it, YouTube will continue to recommend those videos for the specific query. Now for suggested, YouTube is trying to determine what video someone is most likely to watch after the video they're currently watching. So this is going to include videos that are typically watched together, videos that have related topics, and also videos based on the viewer's watch history. So it is a personalized recommendation. So this does work similar to other video platforms like Netflix. So if you watch Wonder Woman, you may want to watch the sequel, or watch another superhero film, or watch something related to what you watched last week. So for suggested, as a creator, it's a good idea to plan for videos that naturally work together and link to playlists at the end of your videos. This is gonna increase the chances of YouTube suggesting those videos together. So the fifth thing to know is that YouTube doesn't hate small creators. So this is something that seems to come up pretty often on YouTube. A lot of creators with small channels feel like the algorithm is out to get them, or that the algorithm hates them. And that's just not the case. YouTube just has a lot more data about larger channels and videos with millions of views. But if you're creating videos that people enjoy all the way through, and you're keeping people on the platform, your channel will grow and your content will be recommended by the platform. YouTube is optimizing for viewers, and you should be doing the same with your videos. So I recommend making sure that you're creating videos with a specific niche and not just randomly switching between different topics. Make sure it's very clear what your video is about in your thumbnail, your title, and the description of your video. And then also analyze your audience retention. If people are dropping off quickly in your video, it's gonna be really hard for you to build up that watch time, which is one of the most important factors in ranking on YouTube. And of course, try to keep people on the platform instead of sending them away to another site. If you want to learn more ways to grow your channel and how to be more successful on YouTube, click on that linked video, skip that video, and I'll see you in the next episode.